All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Should be a very, very quick video. I was just sitting here thinking about it's only been a few days into the so-called new year, and the Lord is turning things up. And as I always say, beautiful time to be alive in your right mind. So what's happening is that the Lord is making good on his promise. And as you see what's going on, things are intensifying. We are only in the beginning of Esau's so-called new year. So what you see is a whole bunch of just mess. Now, it's good mess for us, but I'm talking about to the people of Babylon the Great, also known as America. There's a lot of things going on. People just don't know which way to turn. So I want to start off with this. They don't know what to put the finger on. Oops. So it said, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. So it's a whole bunch of confusion. And to be, one of the definitions of perverse is to be backwards, unnatural. It also means opposed to what's right. So everything is backwards, which means confusion. So, you know, when I go to work in my cafeteria, the news only play. That's the only station that plays. It's the news. And when you be watching it, I be having a smile. Well, my spirit on the inside be smiling, you know, incognito at work. You know, I don't talk about the truth at work. I barely even talk at work, you know. But when I'm listening to other people's conversations, I'm just like, man, y'all don't know what the hell going on, you know. And then you have people who think they're, which I hate that word, woke. You know, people think that they're woke, but they know a little something, you know, like what I've been realizing for the past couple of years. It's a lot of people who understand that the government is bullshit, but they still can't tie it to the fact that, of course, the scriptures, and they really can't pinpoint like where to start. And everything starts with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls, you know, God, Father, Jesus, Jehovah, all of that. All the names but Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. So that's where you start off with. This is his movie. This is the way that he wanted it. This is the way that he foretold it. And people never even like, you be woke, right? But God never comes into your mouth. Like I be hearing people be talking about the Illuminati more now. I hear people talking about how, you know, oh, now people starting to wake up to the point, oh, your vote don't matter. Oh, the game is rigged and all of that stuff. People got those type of talking points now. But when it comes to prophecy, which is the most important, they don't know it. They don't have a clue. They don't even understand that the things that they're saying is in the scriptures. All right. So the Lord, he have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err at every work thereof. So everything, like right now, America is just all over the place. Right now, they really trying to push this terrorist narrative. They will not let go of the New Orleans so-called terrorist attack. Like every time, like on my timeline, news, every time I go on YouTube, breaking news, that's still talked about, you know, and 10 people got killed, right? Oh, well, the way that they're talking about it, like it was 1,000, 10,000 people, you know? So what they're doing is never let a good crisis go to waste. because you understand that they can use this to bring surveillance upon people, and eventually under the skin, also to bring forth martial law eventually. Because I forgot what it's called. It's a bill, but I think it got something to do with a pandemic. But basically, like, the whole Constitution gets basically crumbled up and thrown in the trash in a state of a crisis. So even though the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, all of that, that's just a piece of paper. Even Joe Biden said that's just a piece of paper. But the point is, you still got people who actually believe in it and still stand by it. And that's why people fix their mouth to say, I got rights. You don't got no damn rights. That's an illusion. But using this crisis to bring forth what they really want, which is global order. That's what the new term is. So they don't use New World Order no more. They use the term global. All right. So it says, as a drunken man staggering in his vomit. A drunken man is unstable. All right. So these people is unstable out here. And as we continue to go farther in prophecy, people are going to continue to get more unstable. They're not going to know which way to turn. Like I always use the term, which is in the scriptures, perplexity, which means to be without hope, not knowing which way to turn, to be without resources. So what's really happening is that the Lord is visiting this place. See, as the scripture says, I think that's in Revelation 18:10, if I'm not mistaken, their sins have reached up to heaven. Might be 18:4, but yeah. But I want to get this real quick, because this is what's coming. Esau thinking that he ain't gonna let a good crisis go to waste, but this is the Lord's crisis. The Lord ain't gonna allow this crisis to go away. It said, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. He's going to use Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white people, the devil that the Bible speak of, the Edomites, to bring forth. All right. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the Lord is visiting this place. He's not bringing the total destruction right now. He's building it up. It's about to get real bad out here. Okay? It's about to get real bad out here. And that's what the majority of the message is when we go out there, when we make these videos, when we go on the highways and byways. We're prophesying of evil, war, and pestilence. Jeremiah 28:8. That's what's coming and nothing else. Peace is not coming. Peace won't come until the kingdom. And before the kingdom, destruction got to happen. So that's the only thing that's going to come. And people don't believe it. But you continue, if the Lord continue to give you breath and wake you up every day, you will see it and you will be in it. So all of this is one of my favorite scriptures, because anytime that a scripture goes into hastening our kingdom, I love that scripture, right? Because this scripture should scare you, and I quote it probably in 75% of my videos. Whoever watched me, you should know this video by heart. Know this scripture by heart. For there should be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world till this time, nor ever shall be. So this is Jacob's trouble, okay, which is the world's trouble. And the Lord said, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. So right there, that should make you worry. See, the reason that these days is zooming by, it seems like I'm on the highways and byways every 3 to 4 days. It seems like my work days is zooming by too, which I love. Who wants to work, okay? Especially when you know the truth. When you're an Israelite, you know that who you supposed to be, what status you supposed to have. You supposed to have service, not be a servant. But anyways, so No flesh shall be saved if the Lord don't shorten the days, man. That's what's coming to the earth. But for the elect's sake, which I hope to be, those days shall be shortened. So you have the terrorist attack in New Orleans on New Year's Day, but New Year's Eve, which was a sign. Okay, the Lord deals with signs and judgments. The U.S. Capitol building, the One World Trade Center, and the Empire State Building all got struck by lightning New Year's Eve. And then, I think the day later, or the same day as New Orleans attack. No, it's a day later, I think. Cybertruck blows up at the Trump towers in Las Vegas. And over the past 3 years, if you've been watching my videos and also other brothers' videos goes into that type of thing, the sleeper cells, right? So ever since last year with the October 7, 2023, the so-called Palestinians attacked the Israelis. But from that point on, right, sleeper cells, as they've been calling them, and that's what they are, they're over here. So at the same time that the conflict was going over there in the Middle East in our land, the same people that they're fighting, the Houthis, the Hezbollah, certain news, they won't stick on it that long, but it will flash. It will flash here and there. Oh, the Houthis is over here. The Hezbollah is over here. That is CIA federal government funded groups. Sleeper cells, okay, ready to be activated. And I really believe that this is the year that the sleeper cells is going to be activated. I believe that guy, the New Orleans guy, is a sleeper cell. All right. So the Lord is sharpening his sword. Ezekiel 21 going to that. A sword is sharpened and also furbished. King David, I always quote this: deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. Psalm 17:13. So this is what's going on. And as we continue to get closer and closer to Judgment Day, these things is going to get intensified. World War III is brewing up right now. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And the reason, see this scripture right here that we just read? This is very important because you got to get it. You have to understand it. War always been a thing. Famine always been a thing. All right? Civil wars, skirmishes within a country, nations, all of that. But none of this all happened at the same time. Oh yeah, and don't forget pestilence. So that's what I'm gonna end it on, my last thought. So now you got don't forget all those videos. I'm talking about the believers out there. All the videos that you've seen over the years by the prophets, going into what this devil really, what's his real intentions. So over the years, matter of fact, I'm gonna skip that statement because I want my video to stay up. But now they got more norovirus, the bird flu. Now that's happening at the same time. But don't forget about Marburg virus. Now here's the kicker. So I'm gonna try to say this as PC as possible. So all the people, which I've been calling ticking time bombs, all the people who took the hook shot, all right, ticking time bombs, I feel like this is the year that, because you have people that have been walking around here for 3 to 4 years now with this stuff inside of them. And the reason that we call them ticking time bombs is because all the whistleblowers who've been telling you what's inside those things and how you have things dormant inside of you that can be released by frequencies. I believe that this is the year that people are going to get sick, but they already have something to blame it on. And that's going to cause people to get scared, because that's what it's all about, order out of chaos. So while people are going to be dropping and getting real sick and stuff like that, and people are not going to put 2 and 2 together, be like, oh, I'm realizing that the people who got the hook shot, the juicy juice, is the ones getting sick. Ain't nobody gonna put that together, but the ones who the Lord have blessed with the eyes to see. All right, but yeah, so people. Oh, also, man, I'm saying too much, man. But also the thingy thing. That's what I'm gonna call it. The thingy thing, right? It shuts off your immune system too. So when they do let a little something mirror about this fog, right? This fog that's over multiple states and all over Europe. So the people who took the thingy thing, all right, your immune system is shut off. That was part of the thingy thing too. So now you can't even fight against any sicknesses. So that's I'm gonna keep it right there. So yeah, so this is a year that we hope, and also the Lord said, when you see these signs, know that your salvation is near. And that's why one of my favorites is, for it's now high time to wake out of sleep, for your salvation is nearer than what you believe. All right. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm just speaking my thoughts. And it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. Thank you, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for opening our eyes. And that we're not like these people out here who don't know where to turn, what to believe, who to trust in, because wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So we got those things. So we got to continue to stay prayed up, ask the Lord to continue to increase those things, especially faith, as we continue to go in this thing. All right. So all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, and Shalom.